So I had to stream this because I've talked about this before. I got kicked because I was too busy getting ready to stream. Um, I talked about this before, but the Xbox Game Pass, the fact that they have servers up for games like Battlefield 1943. In fact, we could just hop in. Really quickly in the modern games. The modern games feel like if you're on the ground and you see a tank, it's over. Or a jeep with a gunner, it's over. The old games just had a better balance to them as far as weapons and things to take out the tanks and stuff like that. It just felt like it was more even. and for that it led to better gameplay. Now, Battlefield 1943, for those who remember at the time, this game actually came out during the Bad Company era. And what happened was that Battlefield decided, EA decided, they wanted to throw on a game. And I believe this game was either free or it was extremely cheap. I don't remember. But it wasn't like a standalone, it wasn't like a huge release. It was like they just tossed this in because people were still interested in playing Battlefield in the old style when they started making all the modern combat types like the Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3. So they threw this in there. This game was a smash hit. It was like at the time, and now it's retro in itself, but at the time it was like a throwback to the computer era. And remember, if you're playing, most of the guys who were online with the headsets on the 360 or the PS3 playing this game, or even the computer, these are probably the guys who in some way, shape, or form had grown up with the older Battlefield. Okay? So this is a very, very, very cool thing. And one thing you gotta give Phil Spencer, give Xbox, give EA credit, the fact that you could play all these old Battlefields on the modern consoles through Gamepass with the servers up and you can play online is spectacular. I would argue, as somebody who is not, desperate for the exclusives like the Spider-Man for the PS5, right? As somebody who is not desperate for those exclusives, I could make the argument this alone would make me buy an Xbox. And it's no disrespect to PlayStation, but this is the type of thing that would get me going to make me say, you know what, I'm going to buy an Xbox. Because this is the rejuvenation of a game and of a series that should still be up. Now, I know there's a modern Battlefield, but I'm talking about the ability to play the older Battlefields. Because let's be honest here, if you go back and you buy like an old Call of Duty, or you buy an old any online shooter, buy an old SOCOM, right? If you can't play that game online for whatever reason, whether it's because of the server or because of you and your ability to get that old console connected or whatever, if you can't play that game online, it's not even a quarter as much fun. It's just not. And it's not like a knock, it's not a shot at anybody. It's just a fact that if you want to play Battlefield or any of these other games, you need it to be online. And it's imperative for it to be online, because that was 99% of the game. I mean, in fact, this game actually doesn't even have an offline mode. Air superiority was online. You could create a match to play with your friends. You could join a public match, or you could play online, but you could not do, there was no single player in this. So this game is completely irrelevant if you can't play online. But most of those online shooters are. They don't have, the story mode is not what people buy it for. So the fact that they have basically brought these games back to life is spectacular. And I would argue they've aged well, because like I said, it's not just about the graphics, it's the gameplay. So let's jump in. So first of all, first thing, you just do a quick match and they'll put you into a server. Are all these games packed? No, not every map is going to be packed. But for the most part, you'll be put into a squad, and sometimes it's almost full, sometimes it's not. Now, I will be honest, I can't remember the exact numbers here. Let's take a look. So this is 11 on 11. I think this game was 12 on 12. I think this game was 12 on 12. But anyway, simple layout, simple formula. Like I said, I thought the maps in this game were all great. No complaints there. Everything's pretty simple to use. I don't remember all the controls, but this is just, to me, this is what Battlefield at its core is really about. I mean, this is just simple, fun. Weapons are easy to use. It's not the depth of the weaponry. It's like they give you a couple of sets, put you on a map, bust out some vehicles, and just kind of go at it. Nice. I just drove into the water. That was great driving on my part. Graphics hold up, man. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's not PS5, Xbox 360, but look at the sparkle in the water. It's not bad. By the way, I mean, graphics will always age terribly, you know, when you continue to see the improvements that we do in power in these systems, but gameplay is what ages beautifully. Gameplay. The fun factor of playing a game, right? It's like, no, but I'm sure I'm going to draw attention as soon as I start taking this base. But it's gameplay, man. Gameplay is what drives these things. It's not about the graphics. It's about the gameplay. It's about, like, the fun factor, the shooting, the moving around. You know, no one person or one thing is overpowering, so it's kind of even. It feels fair. I mean, it's just, that's what this thing is all about. It's easy. Like, let's climb up in this tower here. Let's see if anybody comes to try to take this base back. This thing has a turret. I didn't even notice that. Nice. Is anybody coming from... Oh, look, someone took the base I was just at. So let's see if they try to make their way over here to try to take this one back. Oh, shit, someone is already here. Oh, I saw them. Yeah, and destruction of territory, too. The Battlefield series really brought that forward. This concept of, like, being able to destroy... like walls and stuff. I don't know where that guy went. He might have left. I saw him back there and he disappeared. Sure, I'll die if I run out and try to find him. Oh, I see him. Ah, I had too much damage from the fall. That was crap. Alright, took the base, but lost it, and then died like a fool. Very nice. Yeah, so right joystick on my Xbox, you select the base. Left joystick, you select what type of weaponry you're going to use. Alright. Place, of course. Oh yeah, this thing's fun. Tons of fun. And all these games are up, so you can play them. I mean, it's like, what more can you ask for, you know? I mean, look, the modern ones are fun too. There's no question. I have the 2042, but this throwback, man. This is awesome that you can just jump in and play a game from literally like 10, 12 years ago. That's amazing. This map, it's big, but it's not like overpowered. Like if you wanted to swim across the water, you could. You know, I appreciate that. I think it adds to the balance. Right? And are people on here on their headset talking a ton? Not really. You know, was it always like that? I mean, there was the Bad Company era was probably the most amount of talking on the mic I ever heard. I would say when Call of Duty Modern Warfare for PS3 came out, and then Battlefield Bad Company was out, people would really talk a lot. That I would argue was like the peak. I think that slowed down over the course of, you know, the next generation or so, and even now, like, it's kind of hit or miss. Communication on the mic, though, is how you really win as a team. If you don't talk a lot, then the odds are, like, you know, everybody's out for themselves, and that's fine, but being able to communicate where the enemy is, timing certain types of attacks, things like that really adds to it. We got anti-air here. Let's see. chased by our guy too.
Of the battle, the news of the successful defense of the home island by Japanese
didn't contribute that much, but there you go.
Each soldier was
very, very cool though. I mean, this to me is what it's all about, man. This is peak, you know, online shooting. It's fair. It's just awesome to see. Okay, so if I remember correctly, guys, what happens is after a round you switch sides, I think. It's either you switch sides or you switch teams. I don't remember. I think we switched teams. Okay, we switched teams because I think we were the Japanese before. I don't remember. I really wasn't paying attention. When you're actually, so that's the other thing. It's the same weapons, right? So there's no difference. I know there are some games where the weaponry will change depending on who you are or whatever. This game, that's not the case. It doesn't matter. You are whoever you are. So like, if you're the Japanese or the Americans or the British or whatever, you're gonna have the same what do you call it? The same weapons. So in that sense, again, it's very fair. The only thing that changes is what side you're on. So we started on the other side, now we're on this side. So yeah, this map is cool because like when you start, you have to take the island. So there's that part of it too. So depending on how you align, you know, like some people, you know, some teams would attack one part of the island and work their way. Some guys would spread out. You'd coordinate. It just depended, like, on who you're playing with. Like, if you're playing with your friends, you probably squad up and just go after a base at a time. Defense, you know, you'd always just look for where are they coming from and all that. I know one thing that we would do is we'd try to take out some of the bridges on this side just to prevent, you know, movement of tanks and things like that. But you know, it depends. There's no right way to do it. It just depends on every match. Every match was different, just like in the modern shooters. But I think for people who are playing, you know, modern combat or playing like Modern Warfare and playing Vanguard and all that, like, get yourself a copy or go on Xbox Gamepass and play these games, man. Give this a try. You're not gonna have hurt feelings. This is worth it. I mean, Game Pass is the best deal in the world because, I mean, this game takes up no memory if you want to download it, and it's part of your package anyway. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. So what's the problem with trying it? Someone's shooting from across there. Yeah, this is like one of those bases that if you take it, and for those who maybe are just joining me, and for those who maybe skipped ahead in the video, because I'm going to put this on YouTube, this is Battlefield, okay, Battlefield 1943, and we are playing it on the Xbox Series X through Game Pass, okay? So just to clarify, you know, what's happening here. I see an enemy over there. So also in this game, when someone gets shot in this game, they get tagged, they get lit up. Then an icon shows above their head. Some people like that, some people didn't. In Battlefield for PS2, I forget the name of the game, but basically that game, everybody was always tagged, always online, always shown at all times. that was a very divisive thing because basically you couldn't sneak up on anybody because you had a ring over your head. All right, so that was a problem. All right, that was a big problem. On the other hand, you know, looking at it, on the other hand, you could say, well, it led to more action because people weren't hiding. This game is sort of a hybrid. If you get lit up, you're lit up, right? And you stay lit up for a good amount of time. On the other hand, like being lit up on the other side of a building or the other side of a hill, I'm not going to get to you anyway, and then by the time I do, you're not lit up anymore. So, you know, it depends. Obviously, your own guys are always, you know, shown to you. It looks like whoever that was over there is gone, and I don't see anybody else. I don't know where that gunfire is coming from. I think it's coming from the bunker. Looks like guys. Alright, I'll probably just move forward now. I don't remember. There is a parachute in this game. Just hop through the woods, not to draw attention with a boat or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, this is part of your Game Pass package. You got Battlefield, you got all this stuff. So just download it. It's like very little space. I don't remember how many gigs. It's small though. So you could definitely fit this, especially this one. This is the smallest of the Battlefields. It's just a couple of maps set in World War II. And it's World War II, just the Japanese theater. So it's not like, it's not the same as your... Oh, man. I should have had that. That was bad shooting by me. So yeah, just the Japanese theater, a couple maps, so it's very... what's that bunker? Someone caught me. So with the low, it's such a low like risk maneuver, right? If you have Game Pass, if you have any space at all on your, you know, on your Xbox or whatever you're using to play. I mean, come on, like this is an easy one, right? Jump in, you're gonna have fun. If you're not used to this generation, or you like, oh, I don't know about the graphics, whatever. I mean, just give it a shot because it's just a fun online shooter, man. It's old school Battlefield. It's simple and fun. I think that's something that we've lost with some of these new games. Sometimes they're just too complicated, too many weapons, too many settings. You know, this map, like I said, it's big, but it's not too big. Like, we're only playing 11 on 10 right now, and there's action everywhere. Like, you know, like this is what Battlefield is all about, right? And this was a distinguishing factor between Battlefield and Call of Duty. Call of Duty now tries to have maps of this size with their weaponry. And it works in some and it doesn't in others, you know? I don't remember the or whatever. Yeah, this is the airstrip. It's very cool too how you would actually have a difference. Oh! I don't know where I caught that. The airstrip was strategic, like that was part of it too, right? Like, if you controlled the airstrip, then you had access to planes from the land. So there's sometimes you'd have a fight for that. Obviously, sometimes if you got bogged down, people would just attack your ship. I might just take this flag here, cause oh wait, someone just took this flag. I just these guys. This launcher is kind of slow. I'm gonna go back and get this flag though. Let's see if they turn around or if anybody else tries to get me. I mean, sometimes people will just help you take the flag, but there really needs to be more teamwork in these games. Just because, even if you don't have a mic, like just squad up and like partner up, you know. Because it's like if you're one guy, you know you're gonna run into 2-on-1, so it'd be good to have 2-on-2s, and then you have somebody you could spawn with, right? Oh, we got a tank situation. He doesn't know exactly where I am, but he is. Tank got me. I came in, I felt good, I had that beginner's luck going, I had 4 kills in that other match or whatever. I come in here and I got a lonely one. Oh, this guy is like smart. Got that guy. Nice. Thought I saw something. Oh! That guy just straight dropped dynamite. I wish I hadn't reloaded. I only had 1 bullet anyway, though, so I wouldn't have. Nothing would have happened if I had been able to see him. I don't think I have a pistol. No, grenade launcher. I said not a lot of weapons, you know, but it's even because it's not like, oh, the first guys who get their kills, who ordered the game first, are gonna get all the high-powered guns and they're gonna dominate. It's like, nah, this game doesn't have that. It's 3 sets of weapons, and it is what it is, and everybody has the same stuff and access to stuff, and that's it. It's very fair. Like, so you kind of take your lumps, and you get your wins, but it's not like, oh, that person's dominating because they happen to, like, you know, unlock all the guns first. The best players have the best guns, the worst players have the worst guns. No, everybody has the same amount of weapon, the same exact weapon, which is awesome. So yeah, I haven't been playing this that much, to be honest. I just saw it and it reminded me of it. Sometimes I forget because Game Pass is so deep, but this is the coolest thing about Game Pass to me. It's not just the amount of games. It's not just the cost. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if anybody on here is listening. We got ourselves a little. Damn it. Let's see. But this is the coolest part, man. Bringing back games. Oh wow, he's not. He's going for something else. Bringing back games that, you know, basically were done because they were offline, bringing them back to life, like this game. This is the coolest thing. This is where Phil Spencer's a hero. Ooh, oh, he got me. Damn. All right, that's good shooting. It's funny. Their team has some high kills. Flags. That guy was coming from the hill. I'm lit up. Oh, what happened there? Kill assist. Yeah. You just get points. There's no official, like, standalone number for that. Getting a lot of close combat. I'm not used to the close combat in this. Usually, I end up fighting more like medium long range, so it's weird. I feel like I should stick with the rifle because of that, but I just keep getting hit with all this like close combat fighting in this particular round for some reason. So let's see if I get punished for switching, but I'll try to use this Thompson here. Oh shit. I see. I got sniped from that tower, but I did see that guy right there. So I'm gonna go back to the rifle. Let me see if I can climb up in the tower here. I'm not in love with the sniper rifle in this one. You know, sometimes it's alright, but whoa. Oh, they spawned me right in his sight line too. Back up, because the other guy probably sees me now. I'm looking it up. There's probably someone on the hill. This is, I don't know, this is sort of a hot spot. I mean, it's a pivot corner of the island, right? People like to have it. Is it as important like the airstrip? No. It's not. But it is still important because if you take this corner, if you're their team, then you regain a whole corner of the map. I see the fire coming, but I don't see that. Might be shooting at a damn rock. Can't really see. It is unlimited ammo, by the way. I should have mentioned that. So you know, you don't have to worry about that part either. Just you have like, oh shit! Oh, that standing right there. Ugh, that was terrible. Terrible job on my part. Jeez, I'm getting smoked here, but that's alright. Yeah, that was bad. That's it, huh?
Sakibara has surrendered Wake Island to the United States Marine Corps after weeks of intense fighting. In a brief ceremony, the handover
that's bad, huh? 8 deaths. Yeah, 2 and 8's not great. Oh man, but yeah, this is it right here, man. This is what it's all about. Guadalcanal. Ooh, they're all good. There's no bad map in this game. I think there might be 4 maps total, maybe. I don't remember. I'm not counting the air. Air superiority is different. It's all fighting in the air. I can't say about this. I don't remember exactly how many maps. I think it was 3 or 4. So like I said, this was not like a physical release. I think this was a digital add-on. It might have even been free, to be honest. It might have been. I don't want to misspeak on that. I think it might have been free, which would be very, very cool. So yeah, this is very, very, very cool. It's just awesome to have this game available again, and I hope that new players, if anybody on here is new, if anybody on here, you know, has not been into this series, you know, is going back to this era, to this generation, you know, give yourself a treat and download this free game. Download this game. It's small. Whoa. Just past 2 guys, but I'm going for this flag. When I go back to the road. Oh. Shot off the hill there. I'm not sure if I'm in the same room or not. Yeah, I recognize some of these guys. I forgot how all that kind of stuff works. If they just flipped up the team, if you together, or how that all works. trees standing. I'm gonna run through the woods here because by the end of this map, this is gonna be leveled just from people bombing and stuff. Let's see if I can take this flag. At least get it going before I draw too much attention to it. Sometimes you can just jump the rocks. Sometimes you can't. Awesome. Is there anything down there? I think that's their base, right? If so. Maybe it's ours. I don't remember which direction we all even come from, but whatever. A little back and forth action here. So now they're taking back that flag. We got this flag. Sometimes I just hate driving the Jeep because it's like, you know, you draw so much attention. Everybody sees you coming, right? But on the other hand, it's faster. People rarely are going to murk you as you're coming across. Got that guy. Got that guy. 2 for action. Oh, that's why they want this, because the tank. Why are people coming at this thing so hard? There's 10, 11 people in the room, and I've got 2 in a row. That's probably the answer. Let's see if I can use this. Wow, this thing is slow shooting, huh? Wow, that was terrible. I should have backed up, but I thought this thing could do more. Whoa, these guys have 13 kills each already, huh? They gotta be dropping bombs or something. I don't know where that's coming from. So there are planes and things at the end of the map. Oh shit. That's right there. Blew that guy up. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a plane here. Alright, this I will admit I am not great with. Flying. Choppers or... fun in any game in Battlefield or anything else. So air superiority is basically just air fighting. Well, it's not basically, that is it. It's just air fighting. So you're just flying planes, trying to protect and battle for bases and stuff. It's cool. I mean, I rarely do that mode, but I can see how people like it at places like that. I don't know what base that is. The base in the middle is where most of them seem to be. Try to go fly up and bomb that. I had a feeling I wasn't going to make that. Alright. Let's see, let's pop into another thing. Just to recap for those who may be just joining us and for those who are skipping ahead in the YouTube video when I upload it. This is Battlefield 1943. Yeah, 1943. It is alive and well on the Xbox Gamepass. That's how we're playing it through EA Play. So credit to Xbox, credit to Gamepass. While we're all fighting two tanks, there are two bases to be taken here. We are going to lose if we don't get these bases. It's easy to distract. We gotta take these. We gotta take them now. Far off from winning this thing. That guy, taken out. All right. Okay, we are. So we're gonna want a flag. Well, so we only have 2 flags. We're winning this by kills now because they actually control the majority of the map. So we're gonna have to get it going. We gotta take this away. Got one, they got me. Battlefield 1943. Live, online, server up via Xbox Gamepass, Xbox, I'm sorry, EA Play, and Microsoft Xbox. Getting my kills here. I'll tell you that. I'm getting rhythm. I'm starting to remember how much I love this game. Great.
Imperial Japanese troops
That's it,
have
huh?
continued to defend their home islands from repeated
Okay.
attacks by American forces. Despite being outnumbered by as many as 22...
We're gonna switch sides, I'm assuming. Score here. How do I do? 7 kills, 5 deaths, 3 flags. You know. Getting the rust off. So yeah, we're same map, flip sides. Okay, so that is how it works. So it's very fair, right? You come in, whatever team you're on, you're gonna flip sides. So it's just 2 rounds on each. So usually sometimes it's about attacking and defending, and sometimes it's just about what side of the map you need to start with.
Give it to him, boy!
Let's not destroy our own equipment. That would be probably wise, right? Jeez. Directional buttons, the D-pad is how you change the view. So I'll just hang here, take the flag. To your right, to your right, to your right. There you go. Good shot. This is an important base because it comes with the tank. It's a tank. Failed. Damn it, man. I thought I shot that guy, but he did kind of pop off. So I guess he wasn't down. That was like the far flag, I think. Go back to the home base. There's a plane there. And a tank. I'm gonna fly across and try to take out that far base with some armor. Maybe.
Scratch one bandit!
Whoa! I can't believe that anti-tank actually worked like that. Wow. There you go. I mean, it's my flying. I'm not proficient with the flying. I've never been great. I've never really done a lot of flying in this radio game. Sometimes you have to like just lay some bombs down though, just to get them to honor it. You know, to respect the flying, because it just makes them slow down when they attack, right? So, and you might catch a couple guys. So I do think it's important for some people to get up in the air, so that at least it's 50-50 between your team and their team. That's what happened? Greedy. I wanted to get out and shoot the guy because my guy wasn't shooting off of his off the turret there. He gets some kills. Just kidding. In this game, obviously when you shoot, you draw attention like every other shooter ever. But because you don't have to worry about ammo, sometimes just lay some fire down, you know? These guys ran around, they should be coming around from that side. Just they went into the water. Oh, I got disconnected. Wow. Alright. Well, I got disconnected here. I'm not sure why. But anyway, this is pretty cool, though, right? I mean, this is what this is what makes Battlefield and through the Game Pass and how cool it is. Yeah, so I just think it's very, very cool. I'm glad that it's up on the server.